Hello and welcome back. This is Alcexmo Presents a Game of Thrones Genesis, where we're playing through on Expert, sort of a how-to strategy review, suppose, of the game. This is level 18, Rebirth, and it's part of the War of the Five Kings. And now Thoros of Myr, who's the kind of the first red priest you come across, and he's got the flaming sword. He needs to go and rescue Beric Dondarn, who's been captured by the Lannisters once again. And so this map's kind of a limited resource map. We got to go around and kill units, but you gain more units through killing more units, if that makes sense. But they are kind enough to give you a spy as well. So what you want to do is keep your units bunched up, and send your spy forward and let him be your spy, basically. Let him be your eyes. I don't think there's any assassins or anything, but it's still good to be able to see where the armies are. And I'm sure one of them's hidden, so I don't know if the spy can detect that. But anyway, so Thoros of Myr, you got to protect him. So like all the other heroes, he can't attack, even though he's got 100 health, which is like 10 times more than any of the other ones, and a flaming sword. He still can't use it. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm baiting the units, much like I did in the last level for Aegon the Conqueror, the Power of Persuasion, where you just go to attack the unit and you bait him back into your archers, sort of thing, to try and take minimal damage.
What is it you want?
Now, I didn't do this as gracefully as I could have, but after killing the first lot, you get a couple more swordsmen. They seem to love giving you swordsmen in this, but when I really want, it's more archers. And it was up until now, it was up until this level. I don't know if they patched it or if it was always like this, but you can actually do hotkeys. So if you look at my units on the left hand side, you can see they've got like little Roman numerals next to them, and they've got the 1, and that means they're part of hotkey 1. But a unit can't be part of 2 different hot groups though. So if you set all of them to 1 and then you want to set your archers to 2, it will drop the archers out of the first hot group and they'll only be in the second. But yeah, I mean, it's a minor detail, so you can kind of work around it. So it's not quite as polished as maybe as other games, or maybe that's just how they intended it. But yeah, anyway, so carrying forward with my method before of, see, I'm just using my archers first and then coming in with my swordsmen, just to get some free hits off. I could have done the baiting trick a bit better and kited them a little bit more, but I don't know, there's only 1 unit. I didn't really see the need to do it, although as I keep saying, the less units of yours that die, the better. So the less damage they take, even better. So I'm just looking to get more units now. Now I think you can either go north, which I have, around this sort of bend of foresty area, or you can go south, and this little tent. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to the different tents and trying to killing the units outside there, and hopefully it'll give me some more units. So I think killing that guy gives me some more, there we go, it gives me some more archers, which is pretty good. The tents to the south there don't give you any units, so that's kind of why I didn't go that way. Well, that's just what I found anyway. I mean, it might be different on different difficulty levels, but on expert, that's just how it was.
What is it you want? Very well.
So riding my spy forward, and this is the point where they all jump out of these little the brushes here, where my spy's running through now. I think maybe if my spy had stopped, he would have been able to spot them. I just kind of forgot about it. And there my units kind of get jumped. It's not too big of a deal, but I want to get some swordsmen on those archers, even though they're moving very, very, very slowly. But yeah, from my understanding, the red priest, he doesn't really do a lot. Yeah, Thoros, he doesn't really do a lot. See, I'm just checking to see if he can do anything. He doesn't have any healing. So you can actually like leave him at the start of the level, because if he dies then it's GG, so you fail the mission. So, you know, you might as well just leave him at the start.
Very well.
Although you might have to take him to the, maybe you have to take him to that blue arrow. But anyway, this point's good. This is when they give you like a hell of a lot of horsemen, which is more than welcome. They're particularly good at running down the archers and doing the kiting trick. Here we go. I got 3 horsemen and an archer, so brilliant. If you can keep all your archers, that's really, really awesome. Makes it so much easier, especially to have 4 groups of them, because they'll just, you know, rip to shreds the you know, other units, as you'll probably see here, hopefully.
Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Being attacked.
Oh, once they start firing, it's a bit hard to tell from that, but later on you'll see their effectiveness.
Straight away. As you wish.
So yeah, just keeping that spy at the front, and he's basically got enough stealth on him that he's going to be like permanently stealth, so you don't have to worry about it running out or anything like that. So that's one nice thing. He's got 4,160 seconds left of stealth, so I don't think that's going to run out anytime soon. So yeah, I think for this War of the Five Kings, I think they picked Beric Dondarn because, well, it's a chance to play someone a little bit different, and rather than do any of the ones that are in the books, I suppose. 2 reasons, I think. Maybe they didn't want to do any spoilers for people who've only just watched the TV series, and maybe, you know, this game is about showing a different light of the battles that you may or may not have heard of before. You know, just so it's a little bit different. Rather than playing through a battle you've already heard about, you know, you're in a scenario that you knew kind of happened, but you've never actually known what sort of went on in there.
What do you want? Victory will be ours. At your command. Victory.
So yeah, I'm just basically fighting as a big clustered mob, and I'm able to do this because I haven't suffered too many losses, and that's sort of the key to it. If you start losing too many units, it does become a hell of a lot harder, and you have to be way more patient and turtle and try and do kind of what I did in the Battle of the Bowels on the second half of it, when you got Ned Stark and you have to try and, you know, get the single units. So they give me some more units, so I should have 5 archers now, yep, which is brilliant, which is good. And so that's quite a lot. And with those 5 archers, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. The last time I played through this, I only had, I think, 2 archers, or maybe 2 and a bit. And it was pretty tough going, because they really are your sort of DPS, and they're the only unit that can kind of do damage for free. You know, they can do damage without taking damage, which is sort of the key. But yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm setting up my archers on that side of the river. I know there's actually 3 guardsmen units across the river, so I'll set my archers up there. I've got my swordsman, the strongest swordsman, up the front to actually take the damage. Okay, well, I'm putting them all there. And then I've got a runner. I've got a runner horse to go up to bait them. Oh, there we go. Got them moving. And these 5 archers will just rip them to shreds before they even get across the bridge. There you go. He's falling in the water. So yeah, so it makes so much difference having 5 of them.
Understood. Understood. I'm coming. Victory will be ours.
There we go.
What is it you want? As soon as possible.
So across the bridge, basically you got to make your way across the bridge and through the left-hand side. Now, this is kind of very much like the Battle of the Bowels, this sort of part, but you're in darkness. So it's almost sort of like the same level with the Ned Stark, except you get a spy, but there's a fog of war. So you can't see where the mobs are pathing or anything like that. So, and I know that at this junction here, where my spy is, there's like 2 or 3 other mobs that will path here or come to the aid of these ones. So I tried tacking through the south before, but it wasn't too much. It was too much. and the Parthian units all came in and added to the chaos, and that wasn't good. So I'm trying the northern route this time around.
Yes.
So remembering to keep my red priest away from the battle, just isolate him out. If you want to assign him to a different hotkey, then you can.
At your command. Of course.
But yeah, so what I'll do here is do a little bait trick and pull those horses in.
Very well.
No.
Yes. My destination is clear.
My destination is clear.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Here we go. Right. So I've dragged both of them in.
Victory will be ours.
So the archers are, doing a pretty good job, and I can send the whole mob in to go kill them. There's no reason not to.
What is it you want?
And there's one of the Partha mobs who have come in, and I just want to drag him back because I know more will be coming soon, but it didn't work, so I'm just going to have to fight up there. And there we go, there's the archers and swordsmen down the bottom, and some more archers up the top. So that's why I was just trying to drag him back, but I decided to bite the bullet and storm the front and go for gold. The archers are getting some free shots off, doing a hell of a lot of damage. And then I'll be able to mop this up really quickly. But if I had a couple of archers less and horsemen less and a swordsman less or something like that, then when I did that I lost no units, whereas if I had like 4 mercenaries less I probably would have lost another 2, and then this next part would have been really hard. I was hoping to get some more units at that camp there in the south, but it doesn't happen. When I was across the bridge and we decided to rescue him, that was the last of the units you get given on expert. And there's going to be 3 more guardsmen here next to Beric Dondoran. But yeah, I don't know why he sort of can't escape himself, because we all know what happens when he dies. So you can just try to escape and die, and it would be fine, sort of thing. But anyway, I'm coming in to rescue him, and I've left my red priest up in the top right corner. So if you can see on the mini map, he's right at the top right corner. So I think even if you leave him at the start, it doesn't really matter. You might have to take him to the blue arrow. I'm not too sure, but anyway, there's another blue arrow. We'll soon see if he's needed at the blue arrow. So move my armies there, and this is basically, you have to move in to move out, because once you move into that spot, there, I've remembered him now, but once you move into this spot and you get Beric, because I was kind of moving around and nothing was happening, and so it's until you go to leave, there's actually more Lannisters who are spawned, but you kind of got a choke point where the units are now, so you just can fight from there.
Ready. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's just all the existing units that all come to attack you, or if these are new ones which have just spawned. I have no idea. But anyway, so my forces are kind of split, dealing with horsemen up the top, and my archers are kind of getting molested down the bottom, but they can handle themselves, that's alright. So just finishing them off. And that's basically it. And see, I've still got a lot of my units intact. There you go, Beric's happy, thank you, we'll continue on. I'm grateful he's wearing a helmet because I don't really want to see his face. And there's the victory, so that's talking about the War of the Five Kings. It doesn't conclude what happens at the end of the Five Kings, no spoilers, that sort of thing. You can read that if you want. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.